Welcome, everybody. This is the very first episode of the Panhandlers Podcast.
Is it?
Panhandlers Comedy Podcast with me,
It should be funny.
Adam, and the other Panhandler, one of the other Panhandlers.
Pete,
yes.
the meat. I thought we were going to start with the theme song. Ready? Zoobity-bop-a-dop-doobity-boop-a-dop-ba-da-bop, the Panhandlers
Podcast.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
I'm going to have to loop that.
That's
I'm going to
good.
have to get that looped. All right, so,
Scoobity-boop-bop-boo.
Pete, what I was thinking is that since this is our very first episode,
Yeah.
it'd be more like the pilot episode where we work all the kinks out right now. And so for the next episode and onwards, we'll have a good, sturdy base to work on.
So you think that people should just stop listening right now?
Well, no, we need them to say what's good and what's not good. And don't say Pete because that's just...
Look how I talk. It's way lower.
It's always way lower. And you never...
Am I
Even when we were
not
on the
lower?
radio, it was way lower.
Hold on, let me try. Keep. I just have to talk louder.
Or talk into the microphone.
Sex. Not that loud.
That's all Pete... When Pete talks about sex, that's all he knows.
Just the word.
And there's that big pause.
It's good information. If people wanted to learn. I want to learn.
All right, Pete, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
And
Maybe this filter thing. That's not a filter.
it's a cigarette.
Don't worry about it, folks. I will talk louder.
I'll edit that out later.
Don't.
All right, so for those of you who don't know...
Hey, you know, it'd be funny if you edited it out later, but you didn't edit out the I'm going to edit it out later, and then people are like, what? He says he's going to edit it out, but everything sounds normal. See what I'm saying?
Not really. Well, yep, no.
No, you don't edit out the part that says, I'm going to edit that out later. You get it?
But I edit your first part
Yeah,
out,
you
but I
edit
don't...
that part out. And then people are like, wait, this sounds normal? No, never mind.
That sounds funny
an
to me.
idea I had.
That sounds funny to me. I
Yeah,
don't know if it
yeah.
sounds funny to anybody else.
If it does, then call in at 1-800-Sexaholics.
Speaking of holics,
Yeah.
I might have a problem.
What is it?
We talked about this the other... Well, I haven't seen you...
Oh, yeah, you're a game
okay,
guy.
maybe we should start out by introducing what we are for those of...
No, anyone who's
listeners.
listening knows.
But we want more people to listen.
That's not going to work out.
By the way we're going now, it won't.
Yeah.
So, thanks for turning your phone off, Pete. Uh-oh.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Only one. If there was only one person that would interrupt us, it would have been that person there.
It was George. It was
George.
George Pavlik.
Pavlik.
Call him at 304. No, I'm just
All right, for those. Okay, well, we'll just quickly
kidding.
introduce.
Get back on track. You have to edit all this out.
I'll edit. I'll leave these parts in, but edit out the actual conversation.
That's probably the best. This is the entertaining part.
So for those of you who don't know, we're the Panhandlers, a small sketch comedy group in the Mid-Atlantic, DC / West Virginia region.
Who was last active January 2012.
It has been a while since we've had new sketches up, but for those of you who want to see our sketches, go to YouTube, type in the Panhandlers. Plenty there. Our Facebook page, the Panhandlers.
45 likes, I think.
Oh, we went down one then.
We had 46?
I think so.
46 likes, then maybe. Might have went down.
And as well, of course, you're listening to the podcast, the Panhandlers Podcast.
This will be on the Facebook page.
It better be.
Because you will put it up and then you'll
I'll
put it
forget
on
about
there.
it. Yeah,
Won't you?
I will. And then and hopefully this will get more likes.
Whoever's listening right now is like, I am on the Facebook page. I am listening to this. From the Facebook
Pete
page.
just worries about the likes. He doesn't think about the people who just go on there to see what we're doing and maybe not like us.
No one does that.
Oh, I do. Well, not really. I don't go.
You like us, all right. You're one.
I don't know if I'm one of the likes.
You are.
Am I?
Yeah,
You sure?
I am.
don't know if I like this.
So it's more like 8 likes. Because there's 38 Panhandler members. And
And then the 4 members.
your mom, your dad.
No, my mom doesn't even like us.
That's true.
And actually, she has Facebook, so I really...
My mom definitely doesn't like us, so.
Is she on Facebook?
Yeah.
Are you friends with your mom on Facebook?
Duh.
Are you really?
Yeah, she commented on my Dark Knight status. She said, I can't wait for this movie either.
You friended your...
I said, get off my Facebook, Mom.
Did you friend your mom or did she friend you?
She friended me.
And you accepted?
Although I created her page for her.
What page?
On Facebook. She didn't know how to do it. So, it's kind of 50-50.
I told my mother that I'll never. Not that she doesn't want to friend me. I never friend you, but I don't want you to see what I'm writing. Not that I write anything bad. Well, occasionally I do.
No, you write some weird stuff.
I do. That's why I don't want her
Your
to see it.
mom would be upset.
Well, your mom would be upset when I write on your page.
Hey, why does this MP3 say Tim McMullen? We overriding Tim McMullen?
No, I hope not. Oh
Tim,
well.
if we are,
he's not that important.
I'm sorry, Tim.
He should know what he's doing.
Tim. I'm sorry.
I don't know you, Tim, so I'm not.
I feel like we've gone off track.
We have. You keep bringing us off track.
I like where it's going though so far. I find it entertaining. I wouldn't edit a thing so far.
You know, I probably won't edit anything because I'll just be lazy.
That's true.
I'll just get it down to a good even number.
About
Whatever
6
that
minutes.
is. Boop. Okay.
I have an outro for this show as well. You'll hear it later.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut that first part out, and then that'll be our intro song every time.
You should.
I will.
You're gonna.
I am.
Will you?
Mm-hmm. And no, this is not scripted.
All right then. Good.
So, Pete,
We have no scripts. We have nothing in our hands.
This is why I told you this is our pilot episode. So next time we'll be prepared.
Do we have internet access? Because I need to look things up.
Pete just got a new, relatively recently.
Yeah.
Okay. And yet you still hardly text.
Yeah.
See, you always call me. I don't really call much, do I?
No, today was the first time.
Yeah, because I was like, we got to be here.
Since I've known you.
Yeah, because our producer Todd was going to be here to set stuff up for us, which he did, and I thank you to Todd. He's our he is the podcast.
You're welcome, guys.
He's the Panhandler Podcast
thanks, Todd, thanks.
Producer.
Yeah.
I like all this alliteration. This is fun.
I don't know what that
Pete
word is.
In the podcast pavilion.
Oh yeah, alliteration. Sorry, we got this English major over here. I just made that thumb signal like pointing at him. You can't see it. Maybe we should have a video podcast.
No, that would not be good.
Why? I look good.
You don't film very well, Pete.
I've heard that. I've heard that from a lot of family members.
If you were talking about a boy band, you would not be the sexy. Well, that's mean. I'm sorry. I don't mean that.
I think I would. Nah, I wouldn't.
Chris,
I would be,
Chris Jones would be.
If we're talking
Chris
about
Jones.
NSYNC, I would be the Chris Kirkpatrick
Who's
one.
that? Oh,
He was the crappy one.
I don't know which one that was.
Well, there was Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
And the other guy, JC. And then the three craps. Oh, two craps. Lance was gay.
Oh, you know.
I'm not Lance. That's Chris Jones.
Yeah.
I am.
That really is.
I am.
What's the guy that?
And you're Joey Fatone, the other one.
Why am I Joey Fatone?
I think the real problem is I know them all. That's the real issue. But I do.
This is when I wish I had the song ready to go. Start playing.
Hold on,
it.
let me focus this back to because there's 5 real panhandlers, so I can do this. Joey is Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
I'll
give you that.
I don't want him to be.
No, I don't want him to be either. But
Josh is the other guy, JC.
is he the
Chris
the
is
roundhead
the gay one, Lance. And you and me are the unimportant two.
That's all right. I'll take that.
Yeah.
There goes Todd right now.
Now, if we're doing it Backstreet Boys, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna break down the Backstreet Boy version. I could have. Well, that would make me look worse, so I'm not gonna.
Whatever happened to boy bands?
They're back.
I'm gonna edit out the boy band part.
No, that was hilarious. Hey, is that me? No. Goop.
Yes, look, Pete, I'm the bigger one like usual.
Yeah. Look how. Yeah, whatever. That's what I'm thinking.
Either way, I'd be rich.
By the way, the Panhandlers have turned into a boy band, if you didn't know. That's the breaking news on our podcast. New album set to drop July 2013, I think we said.
That
I
works.
think it was a year.
I guess it's time to mix it.
I already wrote a song if you want to hear it. You got my heart. Now give it back. I'm moving on. It's just a song I wrote. It's really fast. You get it because he's breaking up with the girl that he loved.
What?
That's Joey's part. He's gonna sing it.
There's more parts. There's not just you singing.
I just wrote that.
You didn't go solo like Justin Timberlake yet.
I can't. No, he will though. Well, he's tried.
When's he getting married anyway?
No date determined yet.
I have to be invited anyway.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that'll happen.
Oh, thanks. Why is he in our group? Only because we need 5 for a comedy troupe, right? That's it.
No, he's funny. That's why. Isn't he?
He used to be.
You'll probably get invited to his wedding as well as Josh, and that's it.
Speaking of Josh, our other...
And Chris Jones, of course.
Okay.
He'll definitely make it.
Chris Jones has something else to do.
Chris, if you're enjoying this podcast, we love you, man. Just thought you should know that.
Just not your sketch ideas.
Alkaline Trio shirt.
I was just...
I'm wearing a Jet shirt. If you know me, that's rare.
I was at my closet today going, oh, all my shirts are the same.
No, they're not.
They're all black for some reason. Black's a safe color.
Well, let's get a subject to talk about.
Yes, no, I've been trying to talk about that, and you keep going off.
Come on, man. Don't blame me.
So this is the first time I've seen you in like 2 weeks, right? Which is weird because we usually see each other like all the time.
What day was the trip started? The 10th?
No, that was the 10th was the Chili Pepper concert at the Verizon Center.
17th then? No, 14th.
14th. I didn't see you before.
So 13, 12, 11.
Actually, you started the 13th.
I saw you the 10th.
You couldn't have. I was gone that day.
No.
Yes. I just said the 10th was the Chili Pepper concert. Which, by the way, I'll do a little review of that later.
Yeah. We saw Dark Shadows. The 11th.
Oh, when was that? That was the next day, wasn't it? Okay.
The 11th,
I haven't seen you since the 11th of May. And for everybody who's listening...
See, that can be edited out. That took like an hour to figure out what day, the last day we saw each other.
Anyway, so last time I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks. And since then...
Yeah.
I went to Las Vegas.
Yeah. Let's hear some stories.
Well, the first thing is that I tried to get you to go forever and ever.
I don't want to hear that story.
I tried to get Pete to go. I booked my trip in like March.
Yeah.
Right.
For a decent price. Great price.
And I kept saying, come on, Pete, are you going to go? I don't know, guys, I might.
That's a terrible impression.
No, it's a perfect impression.
That's my
Joey used to do the best.
I don't know, guys.
Like,
I just don't know.
I'm 90% positive I'm going to go.
It was...
And then I said,
5%.
Yeah, not whatever. And I said a couple weeks later, I'm like, Pete, are you coming to Vegas? I said, you got to come to Vegas. I don't know. I'm looking for a job.
You're making me more like Jay Leno, I think, than me.
Which is, for those people who know Pete, it's not that far apart.
I think it is. Don't ever compare me to that guy. But yeah, that did happen. It was depressing.
I'm like later going, you're like, well, I looked online now. It's like $500, $499, which is still a decent price.
Now I'm retarded. Okay, keep going.
Well, and I said, well, Pete, you better book it if you're going. I'm 70% positive I'm going.
That's true. It did keep dropping.
And then finally,
Wait, how much did you say it was then?
You told me it was like $500 or something like that.
I think no.
This was late.
No, probably 600.
Well, maybe whatever.
Yeah.
I booked mine for like $420. Okay, so maybe yours was like $550. Now this was for the same flight and the same hotel room.
Breaking news real fast, not to cut you off or anything, but George just messaged me about something about hockey. All right, go back.
So anyways, then I think I stopped asking you because I was like, Pete's not going.
No, we were at a great place that we like to eat called Glory Days.
Glory Days.
If you want to sponsor us, we'd love it.
And
I said, hey, it's $600 right now. Not too bad. I will.
You said, I'm like 50-50, I think, at that point.
55-45.
And when you said that...
55-45.
But the first time you said, I'm 70% sure. I was like, Pete's not going.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I'm 50-50. I'm going to go. My voice changes differently every time. I can't keep it proper.
My voice changes a lot.
Well, it does.
I think that's what you're trying to say.
So anyways.
Like I'm in puberty.
Finally, so I just stopped. I just stopped asking because I was like, Pete's not going. And then about a week before I left, I'm talking to Pete online, and he goes, I'm so depressed. I don't even know why I'm doing the voice because you're typing it. You're like, I'm so depressed right now. And I said, why?
You should do the voice.
Oh. I'm so depressed. Huh.
That's how I talk. Sometimes I can't
I'm so depressed right now.
Yeah. This isn't funny. I really was.
And I said, why? And you're like, because it's like $700 to go now.
No, way more than that.
Or like $1,000. And I said,
That's Jay Leno, not me. It's $1,000. Yeah. That's not me. That's not me.
It was like 800 maybe. It wasn't. I don't know if it was 1,000 yet. But and then
800 was when I was
then
like,
I
I
gotta
can't do
take
it.
2 flights.
Yeah,
Because I had a straight flight.
yeah,
from
that'd be
DC to
ridiculous
Vegas.
pay double, and
And you're like, I said, well, you should have booked it before. You're like, I know, I'm stupid. I said, well, I don't know what to tell you, Pete.
That's
and
funny.
you're like, this is the year of bad decisions.
Jeez, why say everything I said? It has been.
I said, what decisions? You're like, well, the Vegas trip. And then, oh, you had some interview you didn't go to,
Yeah.
which I thought, I don't know why you didn't go to that.
Yeah, what was the third one?
You're like, I woke up and didn't feel like going to Baltimore.
Jeesh, man. Yeah, I did.
And then there was one other thing that you said you didn't
Yeah,
do.
what was the other one? I'm trying to remember.
I don't remember.
It was a bad decision, no. 3 bad ones the first half of the year.
But never fear, Pete.
4th one when I showed up to this. Hey-o.
5th one is me trying to do your voice. Hey, guys.
No, I liked it at the beginning.
Hear about this? Nobody
Do your Jay Leno impression real fast.
Hold on.
It's the same exact thing.
Wait a minute. No, I can do it better. So you reading paper? You read it? You read this in paper? Huh? You
That's
see
a
it?
bad impression.
That's really bad. Hold
No,
on.
just do me. That's Jay Leno. That's a good Jay Leno impression for you if you did that. All right, let's get the actual Vegas story now.
Okay, so anyway, so we get to
I
Vegas.
was not there.
We've come to that conclusion.
Yeah.
Because you were like, didn't I ask you something if you want me to? I forgot. I thought I texted you once when I was there.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't remember what I said. Probably just Vegas. That's what I did. I just went Vegas.
Can I say one thing that's good about Adam? Which is rare. Let's be honest here.
Wait for the big pause like before.
But I'll tell you, a lot of people going on trips these days. You've probably noticed being on Facebook. And they comment all the time. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm going to this. I'm so excited for that. Here's a picture of me doing this. Adam got off Facebook.
I didn't go on.
Didn't go on at all, which is what you should do on a trip. I commend him for that.
I didn't have the internet. Well, I didn't have. Well, I had. I could have paid for access, but like
that'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't text. Well, I texted you once. I texted my mother once to say that I was here, or got there safe. I think I texted you one time saying something like I was here.
Yeah.
And then didn't talk until I got back. Right?
Yeah. Then you posted some photos, which makes sense after your trip.
Yeah, after the fact.
But they're like, hey, look, I'm drinking a drink.
Yeah.
That stuff pisses me off.
Or like, I'm sitting in my hotel room.
Well, that would be terrible. I don't see that.
I'm taking a bath in my hotel room. Which I did. I took a lot of baths there because it was free water.
You did post that, actually. Okay.
Vegas is a money pit, by the way. Hella fun. Hella fun. Now I sound like a douchebag.
Yeah,
a lot of fun. But like I said, you can easily spend money out there.
Let me hear a story. All
right, so you want me to tell you day by day, or you just want me to give you a big story?
Yeah, day by day.
All right.
Day by day, he waits.
So we didn't get there till like 12 o'clock at night to the hotel room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Flight was perfect. I hate flying, but we were up in the air and down, no problems. Which is, when I get to it later, is completely different than what happened on the way back.
Foreshadowing, folks.
This is how you tell stories, people.
I like it. If
you want to write a novel or a story, this is what you have to do. Foreshadow.
Yeah. Keep going.
So anyway, so we got there, and we got on a coach. We found some bus, and we got to the hotel room, or the hotel. Checked in.
Nice place.
It was really nice, actually. Well, I've never been to like a Las Vegas casino before, so it wasn't like upper class. It was sort of like just Norton chilled, right, for like regular people like us.
Yeah, we're not upper class.
We didn't know. By far from upper class. So anyways, we got there, checked in. My friend's girlfriend went with it. It was me, my friend Brandon, and his girlfriend Jessica. She went to bed because she was real tired, which was fair enough. But we were...
Did you follow? Hey-o.
That doesn't make sense.
To her to bed.
No. So anyways... So me and Brandon go walk around the casino a bit. That's like, what time did I say? Like midnight. It was probably around 12:30 at this point. Walked around. It's pretty cool. It's pretty big inside. All sorts of crazy stuff. Got something to eat. There was a sub shop that was open. It was either that or McDonald's. I was like, I want McDonald's.
That'd be a terrible beginning.
So then we played like some slots for a little bit. I think I got to bed by like 2:30.
Which is 5:30 here?
Yeah. I woke up that time. 5:30 their time. wide awake. I had 3 hours of sleep. I was wide awake, dude. I was so awake, like it wasn't even funny. So I went down. I think I went downstairs about 6:30. Tried to go back to sleep. Went down because the best part about the casino is that you're in your room upstairs. You take the elevator down. You're in the casino. You don't have to go anywhere. Just go down the elevator. Start spending some money.
Sounds pretty good.
So it was like 6:30 morning, and my friends weren't up yet. I didn't know when they'd be up. I didn't know what to do. So I went downstairs. I said, I'll go play some. I'll go hit the slots. I go play these. Oh, by the way, do not play penny machines when you're at a casino.
Why?
Because you're thinking you're only playing pennies, but you're really playing like 40 to 50 cents a go.
Yeah.
On the newer ones. Okay, you could maybe find some old ones where you play 1 cent a line. This is the way they do these lines and stuff. So basically, I'm playing 40 cents at a time. Minimum.
Don't you remember your birthday at the racetrack? I put the $5 bill into the penny machine, I pressed all the buttons, and then I just lost $5.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happens. You lose money so fast.
Yeah.
Because you're... Okay, but here's where I went wrong. I played this machine, which I was liking because I got there, I sit down, I think I put $10 in. I win $120 on that machine. And when it kept ringing up, it was taking forever to ring up because I kept winning, right? So I was like, man, I'm just sitting here waiting for this. This is boring. So I put like $10 in the next minute. I was like, what the hell? The next machine right next door, I'm winning on that one. So I think in the end, I won like an overall $120 So I'm thinking, all right, baby, this is good. Come to find out later, I would lose everything. I think I lost like $200 in half an hour because I was bored.
Jeez.
And just the machines, right? I thought, oh shit, this isn't good, man. I was freaking out. And then I thought, I want to try to play some table games. I went to play the roulette. And for some reason, since I never played it, I played it, but not like for real. So I wasn't thinking. I kept putting like $5 down on black or red, and then I was putting $5 in the middle. So I was maybe winning, maybe losing. Next thing I know, I'm out $20 in like 10 minutes. Going, damn it, I can't play these all the time. Come to find out, dumb me was playing it wrong.
Really?
Well, I was playing it right, but my strategy was wrong. My strategy now is picked up. So I'm pretty good at winning now.
Yeah, you are a gambler.
And I think I've become addicted.
Yeah, you're an addicted
It's
gambler.
bad.
It's okay.
But now I'm thinking that,
if it gets too bad, I'll let you know.
All right. I'm thinking about going over there now after this.
You told me that.
Pop some money down. I'm trying to get you to go.
Yeah.
Oh.
You actually said to cancel the podcast.
I did. I was like,
no.
I'm shaking. Like, I need it.
Yeah. I said, what about food? You said, no.
Money's my food. Gambling satisfies my needs.
Said, yeah.
No, so after, other than losing all that money, I had a pretty good time. That was kind of a boring story. I'm about to.
I thought it was going day by day, and then it just ended.
Well, basically, that was my day by day: is hitting the machines and losing money.
What about like
hot
girls? Any hot girls?
Oh, there was quite a few. I didn't talk to any. I think we saw a hooker or two. I was expecting more. The casinos are really cool. I did a lot of walking out there.
So we're going back one day.
Okay, yeah. I told this story so many times. I don't feel like telling it again. I'm just getting to the cool parts. I saw a topless show.
Did you? How was that?
It's pretty good. It was only $25.
Girls look good?
I thought so from where we were sitting.
Oh, you were pretty far away.
Well, not that far. It wasn't like a huge thing, but...
You were in the upper rafters.
We were at a little table. Like a lounge table. Watching these naked women get danced around.
Sounds like
and then we saw one of the guys there.
What about his girlfriend? She probably didn't like that.
No, it was her idea to go.
Interesting.
She wanted to see a show. And then later she was like, their boobs were all perfect. I'm like, I don't know.
Gotta go back and find out for sure.
I'm like, because that was $25.
That's a good part of the story.
That was, yeah.
I would have let off.
It was about vampires, right? And it was pretty good for what it was. Like I said, $25 to see, in the hotel room, didn't have to go anywhere. I sit down.
I was in the hotel?
Yeah.
Pretty
upstairs.
Pretty cool.
And then the funny part, you know how they got those people that can hang from like I don't know what they are.
Nooses?
10 for 10 at Walmart. They, it's like those
I know what you mean,
those curtains, and they can swing up and down in them. So they had two people that could do that. This girl, this woman, and this guy. But the guy, what they did near the beginning, they pulled people out of the crowd, which freaked me out for some reason because I wasn't prepared for it. Right? So I'm like, oh god, I had this panic attack. Like I don't want to go up on the stage. But basically, they only took 4 people, 2 guys, 2 girls, and one of the guys and one of the girls were in on it, and they were part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
So the one guy gets up. The one guy who was picked was one of the guys who was the guy that could do the twirling thing in the air. And my friend Brandon reaches over to me and goes, "Hey, Adam." I'm like, "What?" That guy's got a tramp stamp.
Good God.
And he did.
And then you went to his hotel room after.
I waited for him afterwards.
And then you got confirmation on that tramp stamp.
I covered it up.
And that is Las Vegas, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
wait, no, the best part. Here's the best part. Right?
Oh, sorry.
So, let me set the scene. Vegas. It was Tuesday night. We were walking around. We were going to go downtown and check out Vegas at night. Beforehand, we said, we'll walk around our hotel room again. Or our casino. So we get there, and we're walking. They just have all sorts of cool shops and stuff. Or shops. So we walk by, and this girl standing out this oxygen bar. Have you ever seen an oxygen bar?
No.
I've never seen one. Basic, I guess it's like a... I guess like a health. I guess it's supposed to be like a health thing. You can get massages, and you're supposed to. And then they give you like oxygen to breathe. I guess it's pure oxygen. It's supposed to make you, feel good. So they gave us each coupons for like $12 off. Even to me, what they told you to get for $12, I thought, oh, that sounds like a good deal. I wasn't going to do it anyway. They wanted to do that, and it was open until midnight. So we go out in town. I come back early because we had some vodka and cranberry juice beforehand. Since I don't drink liquor much, I guess I went home early because my stomach was hurting. Here's my bad part of Vegas. Right, we're in the Hard Rock Cafe and on the Strip because we had to get some. Want to get some? They said we'll go there. I was like, okay, I've never been into one before.
Really?
Yeah, we're outside. We're sitting on like the balcony part. I'm like, oh, my stomach's hurting. It felt really weird. Right, not like sick, but like hurting. So I ended up in the bathroom of Hard Rock Cafe twice, making myself puke up into these stalls.
Terrible.
Yeah, and I paid $20 for a burger and like a drink, and $20. I had 3 bites of it. I was like, shit, that's $20 down there. Then I had to throw it away. I took it home. Yeah, say I have a box, and I was walking back to my hotel room, which is way far. I had to get the monorail because we were at the very far end, and I was like, I can't take this with me. What am I going to do with it? I got nowhere to put it. I should have given it to a homeless guy because they're always asking for money for burgers. That's probably really like beer they want. I should have given it to some guy, but I threw it away instead. However,
what a jerk.
Next day, the next. Oh, see, I saw you out there, Pete. This homeless guy would sit on the little bridge between like casinos with a sign that said, "Let's be truthful. Let's be truthful. I need a whore." Or let's be truthful, I need a beer.
I like that guy.
Yeah, see, it was you.
No, I like this. Let's be truthful, I need a beer.
I need to get laid, please.
Yeah,
please,
see?
I need some money to get laid.
That's a very good impression.
That's even worse than before.
It changes. Just like me.
Joey does the best one of you. Oh, I can't even
No, Joey's impression is just like, boo, I'm Petey, boo.
It's exactly like you.
That's not me.
That's you
Did you see me do that impression, and then I came back to my normal voice?
Well, you can't do an impression of yourself.
I just did.
You're doing an impression of somebody doing an impression of you.
That's how he does it, exactly. It doesn't sound
no, it sounds better.
That's Jay Leno, man. Yeah, I know, folks. By the way, I don't like Jay Leno. If you're listening to this, Jay, get me a job. But if you don't, I don't like you. Bottom line.
Where was I? Oh yeah. So anyways,
talking about puking.
So the next,
and then you went home.
Yeah, I went home.
Paid $20 for a burger, just like playing the penny slots.
And no, I left $20, right? And I found out they had to give an extra $5 into that. So really, it's like $25 for a hamburger, which tastes like a hamburger. It wasn't anything special. Which I took 3 bites of.
Like.
I might as well just put my money in. I might as well have gone hungry that night. Just pump money into a slot machine. Would have had more fun.
I thought you were going to say something different.
I did think about getting a whore, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, why didn't you? True.
You can't get rid of the hurt.
That's true. You should have told them, hey, what diseases do you...
What diseases do you have? Let's compare.
You bring your paper of diseases, she brings hers, and then you say, is this worth it? That's what you should have done.
I like that, because maybe they'll counteract each other.
Think it through next time. Just type up a list.
I have hepatitis A. You have hepatitis C. Together that equals a B. That's perfect.
It's a good grade.
Yeah. So I go to their room the next day, and he's like, Adam, come here. He goes, you got anything? You got any part of your body that's hurting? And besides the obvious part, I said, not really. But my neck hurts a lot sometimes. So he said, okay. So he had to pull out this little thing that looked like a iPod Nano, something like that, and it has one of those sticky bits on the back that that looks like a heart monitor thing. So
Yeah.
put it right, like just on my top left shoulder bit. Like where your shoulder blade sort of is. He's like, all right, do you feel anything? I'm sitting there like, no, not really. He goes, let me turn up a little bit. So I'm waiting. I feel this weird, it just felt weird. I can't explain it. And then slowly but surely, it felt like someone was digging their knuckle into my back. I'm like, it hurts. And he kept going. He goes, this cost me $100. Like, what'd you buy it for? And he's like, his catchphrase for the whole rest of the trip was, that fucking oxygen bar. They make you drink some, like, weird juice or something.
Did you drink it?
I didn't drink it. I didn't drink the Kool-Aid. They did. And then they had to pay, then they're getting the massage. He goes, this little girl has some fucking plastic thing digging into my back. I'm like, this fucking hurts. And then I guess they breathe in the oxygen through the little nose oxygen thing.
Yeah. And
Jessica's going to me, Adam, is your nose bleeding? I said no. Because my nose has been bleeding ever since I breathed in that oxygen.
Good guy.
And Brandon's going, that fucking oxygen bar. And he had those.
And then you came home.
Oh, no, then we walked around a bit for 2 more days. I'm going, that fucking oxygen bar.
That's all you said?
That's all he said. And I just laughed and laughed.
I saw a picture when you guys were standing on top of a building or something.
That was on top of the stratosphere.
It looked like a cool view.
It was.
Like a cool
and
view.
You could have been there.
Anyway,
Pete was on Let's Make a Deal, and instead of taking the trip to Vegas, he picked what was in the box. And you know what was in the box?
What?
Nothing.
Nobody gets your Let's Make a Deal references, Adam.
Nobody gets my Wayne Brady
talking
reference?
about your flight home, though, that was scary.
Okay. Watch this, Pete. I'm going to show you how to edit properly.
What does that mean?
You'll hear it when you hear it. That makes sense. Pete, have you ever had a near-death experience?
I haven't.
I felt like I did on my way home from Vegas. Now, I've been on a lot of planes, but I swear I thought I was done for. I thought I was dead. I thought I was never going to see anybody again. One of my biggest fears.
Did you think of me at all?
I can't say I did. I thought about my parents and my family.
That's what I thought.
On my list of people who would flash before my eyes, they're probably up there before. Not to be.
I thought.
I hope to say that.
I thought I'd be top 10. 15.
I really only had like 3.
There wasn't much time. All right, keep going.
Well, when you think you're gonna die, you just think, "Oh my god." No.
I would have thought of some hot girls.
I was too busy thinking.
Like Celine Dion.
I was too busy thinking, okay, Adam, don't shit yourself yet. And you're not going to die, but you thought you were going to die. Like, my whole body tensed up. I've never been so freaking scared.
What about your friends? What are they thinking?
Okay, right. This is when I thought maybe... This is when I realized it wasn't just me, because both of them next to me thought we were dead, too. All right, so I think there was a storm coming in or something, because it was really windy when we were getting to the airport. But we waited there for hours because we got there really early. So we got on the airplane, and then this plane was like the same kind of plane we got on coming, but it was, you could tell how old it was, because I get on here, you can hear the noises, right, which you can hear on off the plane. But I was feeling all these things, and sitting down in the chairs that were older, they weren't as nice, and like the other ones got like leather or something, man, it was nice. And we were in coach, we were in like first class. So we're in the air for no more than 5 seconds, and we get the turbulence real bad, and then I feel it's like turning, and I don't like to look out the window for facts like that, and of course I just see out the window, all I see are lights coming at us. I was like, oh my god, we're dead, and I was just and Brandon next to me, I hear him going, I'm sitting there with my jaw clenched, my eyes shut, and I hear him going, it's only a little turbulence, thinking, oh, he's telling, but yet he's terrified too, because all of a sudden I feel this shake. I feel the shaking on me, and it's him. He's there shaking his head off because he's thinking. And then every little turbulence bit, right? We're hitting, which I know turbulence, we can't bring your plane down very rarely, if ever, right?
It could actually.
But when you think you're going to die, well, yeah, but it's very rare.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, your plane is going to, like, glide down usually.
Yeah.
But when you're turning up, right when I've never had that lift off, I'm like, we're going to hit the ground. I swear, dude. I've never been so scared. And of course, when
did it stop? Like, you had a few hours of peace afterwards? Or?
I'm surprised I slept at all. I slept like an hour maybe or so, but dude, I'm surprised I slept. I didn't sleep on the way there. I usually can, but I slept. I don't know how I did that. But then I hear the late, here comes the, after all, and I heard one person go, like when we hit turbulence, and it might have been Jessica for all I know. But like there was this little kid in front of us, didn't say nothing, nobody said anything, right? So I'm like, maybe it's just us. But it's like, it can't be just the three of us together thinking we're going to die, right? There had to have been other people on that plane. But then my dad, like later, of course, I'm telling my dad, my mom was like, oh my God. And my brother didn't believe that. He said, I said, I had near this experience, man. He's like, no, you didn't. You didn't nearly die. I said, you weren't there. You don't know. Of course I did. And my dad's like, Vegas is in a valley, so they probably had to bank really high, and turn. So, okay, maybe that's it. I don't know, because the mountains. Yeah. So I don't know. But then here comes the stewardesses and the flight attendants. Mm-hmm. And I hear, as soon as we're in the air, we're still shaking and stuff, right? Now, I thought also, if we were in older planes, you probably could feel everything.
Yeah.
But we're bouncing, and she gets on the thing going, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is, it's going to be about 4 hours, blah, blah, blah. She's all, I'm like, oh, she's not scared. Well, she's not, maybe that's a recording. Maybe they play that all the time. Maybe the flight attendants back there are scared shitless.
Did they bring you any peanuts?
No, I got a ginger ale or something because I was like,
delicious.
Do you have a ginger ale? I'm feeling real. like a ginger ale was gonna fix my nerves. If I was motion sickness, yes, but
that's funny.
Next time I'm gonna pop a bunch of Benadryl or something to fall asleep right beforehand. I don't want to know that I'm going down.
Yeah, but you are going down.
Yeah, but I'd rather just in an airplane. I'd rather just be like sleeping and hit the ground.
I thought it was a good story.
I think it was long.
I wouldn't edit it.
You didn't look very intrigued in it.
I was.
You were just sitting there.
Well, I heard it before.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
When?
When you told me.
I haven't talked to you yet.
Yeah, you have.
When?
About your plane.
Online, right?
Yeah.
But that's not the same because that's just me going. I thought it was me
typing.
I thought I was dying.
You weren't gonna die.
Well,
you told me.
It's like you were here. It's like you coming in at the end of a movie.
Yeah.
And then you watch it from the beginning. Oh, he's not going to die.
Yeah. You lose the intrigue. You being here made me think you probably lived. But I didn't know. I thought it was a good story. You're listening to the Panhandlers' first ever, not last, I don't think, podcast, but could be the last.
Nah, this is our pilot episode.
What if we both die? You never know.
We could.
Is Chris Jones and Joey going to come do one? No.
It's
Josh, you might do one.
Josh
says hi, everybody. He wanted to be on, but we didn't have
once we get phone access set up. Because we're in a sort of new studio, half studio.
Yeah, you could say that.
They're building a real studio, but right now they've moved everybody to this other studios.
Yeah.
So we don't have phone access yet.
I wanted to have like different segments on the podcast, but I have nothing today.
I think we'll have. Well, we can make segments with this one.
How?
What do you mean how? Like I told you, you'll see. I'll edit it better.
No,
I gotta stop talking about editing these podcasts because then everybody's we're gonna edit.
No. You're misunderstanding. I mean, I wrote something up and we talk about it like a segment.
Okay.
But I don't have one today.
Who's that dude?
Who's that dog? I don't know.
He's staring at you.
He likes me.
What's he doing?
This is sick. You're ruining my podcast. Get out of here. That was loud. But it's all right. It was hilarious.
Lock the door quick.
He just sat down. Okay. Let's get back on track. Is this the end of the show now? Sorry, 41 minutes.
No, in real time, it's only going to be 28.
You're dropping that much? There isn't that much to edit.
There's a lot of pauses and a lot of Pete talking.
Pauses are part of podcasts. It'd be odd to edit them out. I've noticed.
So I don't edit out the pauses. I edit out everything else.
No, you just don't edit. I don't see anything worth editing so far.
I think we should edit all the edit talk.
And that's funny. That you don't edit it out. This is gonna be edited. Pete, watch how I do this. It just stays. That's funny, I think.
Oh, that's it. I'll go like this. I'm gonna edit it, Pete. Watch this. See, I told you it'd work.
Think of something to talk about. I'm gonna look.
I was gonna ask you what you did when I was gone.
Stuff on the internet real fast.
I was gonna. Okay.
Hold on.
So,
okay. What now?
So Pete.
So what now?
Oh, one thing we gotta play the horse.
Dibbo, what now?
We gotta play the horses soon. Me and Pete have been getting to the horse racing.
All right, it's time for Panhandlers Podcast movie reviews. I've got the movies up here. Battleship, didn't see it. Chernobyl Diaries, didn't see it. Dark Shadows, pretty good.
We saw
give it a B.
I give it a B too.
Thought it was very funny. Johnny Depp does what he does.
Johnny Depp saves the movie. Well, he makes the movie.
Makes and saves the movie.
I guess if he makes it, he didn't really save it.
Marvel's The Avengers, A. Great movie.
I gave it an A. It was good.
Great movie. It is good. Great would be The Dark Knight Rises.
Maybe. You might hate it.
Impossible. Okay. Men in Black 3.
Haven't seen
saw
it.
it with my cousin.
I wanted to see it, but
Big Tony Russell. You all remember him.
Oh, he'll be on soon, hopefully.
Oh, I have to edit that out. Big Tony from Maryland. I don't say his last name.
I'll edit that.
But Big Tony, he said this movie's great. A+. I say about a B-, maybe a C. But it's not bad. Snow White and the Huntsman. Didn't see it. Did you see it?
Nope.
Dictator. I give it a B-.
That's why I give it a B. It was pretty funny.
I have to clear my throat. Hold on. Sorry, I did that off the mic.
Hey guys, I give it a B.
B- for the Dictator. Disappointing. There's some funny parts though. And then what to expect when you're expecting. We each have seen it 3 times. A+ for me and Adam. I'm sure everyone's seen it. It's pretty.
Who's in that? Who's in that movie?
A bunch of hot girls, man. And remember what we were talking
and none of them have seen it either.
Yeah, they haven't seen it. We've seen it 3 times each. We always talk about how hot they are despite their bumps, you know?
Her bumps.
They're all pregnant, you know? They're still hot.
I don't know who's in it.
You saw it 3 times.
Quit acting you sure it was,
quit trying to act cool.
You sure it was me and you just didn't see it 6 times?
I saw it 6 times. It was.
I know Cameron Diaz is in it, right?
Oh, she was hot.
And J-Lo.
Oh, J-Lo. I don't know if she's in it or not. I don't think so. Yeah, she is maybe. I don't know. I've seen it so many times I forgot. They all blend. I can't remember who's in it. Yeah, J-Lo's in it. By the looks of this.
I think we should. You know what I think would be good? If we review old movies.
I'm getting some messages here from, wait, what? Hey, we're having a party. I'm not going to that.
This is why
you messaged me at 7 a.m.
7 a.m.?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you said, Pete, at 7:20 a.m., we should be able to get in. Blank said he would try to be there at 11.
Did I really do that early? Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay, this is not giving me anything for the show.
No, that was that a Facebook message or?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a Facebook message.
Yeah, there you go. You said text. I didn't send you.
I didn't say text. I didn't say text, mother.
Pete, say text, because then I'll edit it in there so then I can say that you did.
I edit myself. Hold on. What was I looking at? Oh, yeah, okay, I got it. All right, here. Here's where we review movies that are out. Sorry again.
What do you mean out?
That have been out for a while.
Okay.
Okay, Casa de mi Padre with Will Ferrell. I thought very Spanish-like. The Spanish part was good. I give it a solid A-.
I didn't know you saw that movie.
I didn't, but A-. This
you're just reviewing the previews.
This list isn't good.
What else is there?
One for the Money.
What's that?
With Katherine Heigl.
What?
F. I give it an F.
Why is she making movies?
Underworld Awakening.
Haven't seen it.
I give it a B.
Did you see it?
No. Lads and Jockeys.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. 1,000 Words with Eddie Murphy. A. The Vow. Someone said it had a bad ending. Bad ending because they have bad taste. A+. Titanic 3D. Trash.
You love the Titanic.
I love Titanic. A+. Okay.
I give it a D. I don't like that movie.
Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Now that's a great movie. What's that doing on there? That's an A+ for sure.
The Hunger Games.
Haven't seen it. Read the book.
I give it a C. See Me After Class, Billy Madison.
What's that? Oh.
Okay.
I thought that was a movie.
I saw The Hunger Games with Stephen Witty Whitcamper.
The sixth unknown member.
He told me I should read the book first. That's why I gave it an F.
I thought you gave it a C.
I give it a B. Or an A. Alright, these movies are Journey to the Mysterious Island.
Haven't seen it.
D.
I think my parents saw it. They liked it.
A then. I like your parents. Dr. Seuss's The Lorax.
Haven't seen it.
This is a list of crap. I mean...
Well, you haven't seen it. How do you know?
Oh, The Dark Knight Rises, A+.
You haven't even seen that yet. It could be... You know what's going to happen? Pete's going to see it and go...
Impossible. Leave me alone. Okay,
He's going to go, it was good, guys, but not what I was thinking.
Chimpanzee, A.
That looked good.
There's nothing like...
What about The Gray? Now, that was a movie we liked.
Ooh, it just popped up. What are the odds?
Oh!
You said it.
Now, that's a fantastic movie.
Give The Gray an A.
That's the best movie of the year so far, I think.
Nah, that's The Avengers for me. But
You just like it because there's lots of action in it.
And a lot of hunks. 21 Jump Street, I give an A. I saw that.
Haven't seen it.
The Muppets, A.
That's last year.
I'm going down this list. You said we were doing movies that already came out.
Oh, yeah.
This is taking a while. Secret World of...
I didn't think you were going to do all of them.
Secret World of Arrietty.
Haven't seen it. Pass.
That's an A. Hugo, A. J. Edgar, A. Albert Nobbs, A. In the Land of Blood and Honey, A. A Dangerous Mind, A. The Reunion, A.
You don't know any of these.
Dr. Seuss's The Lorax 3D version, A. Gyro, Dreams of Sushi, A. A. The Iron Lady, A. I'm just giving A's. I'm just trying to save time. I'm saving time here. Cabin in the Woods, A.
No, that's an A.
John Carter, A+. The Sitter, A+. Oh, okay, I've done enough.
You did enough. Like
Finally, My Piece of Pie gets an A.
Is that a porno?
Tyrannosaur gets an A. We're getting to movies that aren't out.
What the hell's... Oh.
The Devil Inside gets an F. It looked terrible.
I saw it the other day. Not good.
Really?
That was on video. Yeah,
I
not
gave
good.
it an F. Not even
Boring.
See it.
Well, yeah, I'll give it a D.
Carjacked gets an A because that's a cool name.
What is that?
I don't know. Let me see who's in it. Oh, crap. It just goes to the trailer. Okay. Oh, crap. It put me back to the front. Puss in Boots. A.
My brother loved it.
Let's give it an A.
You'll give anything an A that says puss in it.
That's not true. Happy Feet 2.
Pete's favorite movie?
Arthur Christmas, A. I think it's funny if you're listening.
I heard that's a good movie.
It's funny just to hear me keep saying A. I think maybe I'm wrong. Paranormal Activity 3, D.
It was alright. I'll give it a C.
Oka.
What?
OKA. A. Okay, that's our reviews of movies. We'll do more in the next podcast.
That'll be the same one.
Which is scheduled for our next one, I think, July 18th. Or sooner.
Why so far?
Just that's what I'm thinking, and then boom, it's sooner. Huh? You get excited, like you're waiting that long. Oh, I don't have to wait. I don't have to wait. I don't have to wait. See how excited that guy just was?
That guy was really excited.
Hold on, let me do a better impression. This is a different guy, right? Yeah, I gotta wait till July 18th.
I thought you were doing an impression. You're just doing yourself again.
No, I'm doing an impression. This is a guy.
Yeah,
It's July 18th. Holy crap, it's coming out early. Boom.
I should have went to Vegas.
That's not what that guy. He just cared about the Panhandlers
podcast. He was in Vegas.
Yeah, he missed this podcast.
Oh, when I was in Vegas, these guys kept going around going, Bud, kush, kush. Bud, kush, kush. Trying to sell drugs. That's what they call it.
Seriously?
Bud. Yeah.
What'd you buy?
I didn't buy nothing.
This guy's a drug geek.
Speaking of that.
And a gambler.
We were getting a taxi cab downtown. What is that? Downtown. And our taxi driver was this Jamaican guy or somewhere like that. I assume
What's up, man?
Yeah. But he was stoned when he was driving us. He was like laid back going. Because he was like, you could see him laid back going, hey, man, yeah, I don't know. Where you going? The Bellagio? Yeah. And then my friend Brandon in the back. I was sitting in the front seat, the back seat. Brandon goes, somebody, hey, man, where do we get, where we can get some, what do you call it? Maybe he said Bud, too. And the guy says, oh, I can get you some, man. He goes, how much you want? And Brandon said, oh, we only need like one joint. And he goes, oh, man, that ain't enough for me to go home and get. He goes, oh, I thought you wanted like a lot.
That's
I was
pretty
like,
funny.
oh, and then the whole time I'm thinking, oh, God, I don't want this stoner to crash me into the side of some bus or something.
Don't do drugs, folks. That's my message on this podcast.
Don't do drugs.
That's what I came here for.
Just women.
Hey, that's a good motto.
Pete does neither.
That's a sad motto. Don't follow my footsteps. That'd be an error in judgment. No one's gonna listen. No one's gonna listen to 52 minutes of this. We have to cut it down.
I told you it's only gonna be 30.
We have to cut it to 50.
Wait, no. We'll cut it to 53.
Now. Perfect. That's where we end it.
That was so fucking stupid.
That was great. Are you kidding me? We got it perfect. Oh, we're talking now. We just ruined it.
We gotta do 54. Right.
That's 45 seconds.
I don't think I could hold a tune that long.
Let me tell you my. Are we almost done?
Why is that guy still outside?
I don't know. I see him. He's just staring at us.
I think he's.
I want to be on the podcast. That's how he talks. Hey guys. That's not me. That's not an impression of me. Trust me.
All Pete's gonna hear is zip.
You want to hear the outro to the show though?
Already? Okay.
No, we'll play it again at the end of the show. But I have it prepared now.
All right.
Roobity boop ba up zibbity bop bop. That was the Panhandlers Radio Show
Podcast.
Thank you.
Oh, now you ruined it with a thank you.
No, that's the end. You say thank
Oh,
you
okay.
after you say podcast.
I get you.
Yeah, we'll do it at the end of the show in like 35 seconds starting now.
So, well, I just realized something. We're so far behind times that we need to get.
I'm behind.
We need to get a Twitter up,
Why?
some sort of blog so we can
That's on you, man. I'm not doing a blog.
Panhandlers blog.
I just messaged on the Facebook group.
That's true, but maybe more people will see a blog.
I'll show them a blog. You know what
I hated blogging in school. I don't know why I want to do it outside. Maybe if I was outside doing my own thing. I don't care.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why did we have to not wear pants for this podcast? Because you told me not to wear pants. You're not wearing pants, but no one can even see that.
Because it gets hot in here.
It's just odd. We're just sitting here with no pants on this whole 50 minutes.
I like my balls to breathe.
That's true. You don't have underwear on even. It's just, this is odd.
I let it go commando.
That's weird. At least I have underwear.
You're the one that keeps stepping on it. I keep telling you to back off.
My bad. Silky.
Pete's just going to stay silent for 5 minutes until we...
This part can't be edited out because I like it. Just calm down. Preview of the next podcast?
By then we'll have a Twitter up.
Why?
An email.
What are you going to do, make jokes?
So people can tweet us.
We don't need
and
Twitter.
email
we all have our own
us.
Twitters.
I don't use Twitter.
You have it, though.
I know. But
So why do you want to make a new one? I don't use it. I need another one. I need 2 accounts.
Because I think maybe I'll use it if I have another.
Why don't you just change yours to the Panhandlers instead of...
Can you do that?
Yeah, just change the name. That'd be smarter.
Would be smarter. I won't have to... Because nobody writes me anyway. I don't write. For all I know, I can have 1,000 messages on there.
So that's a great idea for us to get one. We obviously love it.
But I think now if I consider this a career...
You should.
But I don't.
What do you consider it then?
No, well, it's not. I'm not getting paid for it.
You will be.
Oh, there we go. Then that's a career. Right now, it's a not a hobby, but more of a. Is that guy still there?
What's this guy doing? He's old.
Not
I think it's more
he's
of
not old enough
it's
to
more
rape
of
you.
a career. What's the word I'm thinking of? It's more of a
hobby.
It's more of a it's more,
Passion.
It's more of a
It's a passion.
It's more of a it's more of a
No, I can't edit all that out. It's just awful.
No, that was I did that
For
on
anybody
purpose.
who
I did that on purpose.
For anybody who
It's more of a,
listen, past the 5-minute mark, we appreciate it dearly.
You did. No one did though. We can say whatever we want.
I did that to the beginning.
Say something, anything. Right now, no one's listening. They never got this far.
I wouldn't want to get this far listening to us either.
I'm trying to think of a word though. It's not it is a hobby, but that's not the word. It's like a career-oriented hobby. It'll end up being our
like
futures.
It's like a... Yeah.
If we did this and got paid, that's the ultimate goal.
Which I don't think, but the way we're going now, I don't think we'd ever get paid.
Why? You're too negative.
I am. I'm the negative one.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Pete...
Remember, I'm positive now.
Pete for 6 months or more, Pete was like,
Here we
my
go
life
again.
is awful. This is horrible.
Let's
I
just
can't
change
do
the name of the
anything."
show to
And all
make
of a
fun of
sudden,
Pete.
over one night, he's like, life's great again. Yeah, you're so negative, Adam. Like, fuck you, Pete. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. I've been telling you for a fucking year
That's hilarious.
to get off your stupid downer, Debbie Downer attitude.
You have.
And now
I
one guy, your friend who you've known for years now, but yet one guy who you haven't talked to but like one time was like, you're so negative, you should change your attitude. You're right, I will.
That sounds just like my mom.
Fuck you, Pete.
That's what my mom.
Fuck you.
That's what my mom says. Like, you just take advice from the oddest people.
You do.
Even though your friends and family tell you the same thing for
Yes.
years.
One guy tells you something, you're like, made me all depressed. And I'm like, get over it, Pete. And you're like, I should. One guy you just met, some bum on the street, like, hey man, your life isn't as bad as mine. You know, you're right. I get to go to the Verizon Center to see the Caps game, and I get to go to Baltimore to see this and that, and do this, and go to New York.
Oh, God.
I didn't go to Vegas, but I didn't lose $800. Although you did lose $1,000 in the stock market. That's
Leave me
funny.
alone.
Don't buy Facebook stock.
Oh, that was a bad one. That was a bad decision. Hey, you know another bad decision? Lord of the Rings.
What do you mean?
Not watching it right now.
Oh. You'd be a third of the way through it.
Of the first one.
Yeah.
I watch all 3 in a row.
Extended versions.
That's how I do it. I invite girls over. They say no. I don't know why.
You know they're not going to come over. That's why you say, oh, we're going to watch Lord of the Rings. Just so you can say that, oh, I asked a girl out, but she said no. You have no desire.
No, I thought that was a good idea. I thought they'd want to watch.
I still don't know why this guy's sitting here all alone.
I thought they'd say, hey, Pete's a cool guy. You know who else is a cool guy? Frodo, the Hobbit. If I watch Frodo hanging out with Pete, that's just cool. And so cool. You cool, man. You just so cool.
I don't know who. If you were in Lord of the Rings, who would you be? I don't think you'd be Frodo.
I'd be the guy at the one bar when they're there, and I'd be like, "Here's your pints," and that'd be it. I have a really small role.
No, you'd be what's his name?
I just hand them the pints.
I want to call him Slytherin, but that's not his name.
That's
from
a Harry Potter reference. Edit this part out.
I look like a real nerd because I don't know. I can't remember my Lord of the Rings terms.
Yeah, you are. What's your problem? Well, who are you talking about? You have to finish.
Saruman's buddy. No,
Saruman.
Which one's the I? I can't remember. Saruman.
Stop acting like you don't know.
His.
You have to know.
I can't remember. No, I swear I forgot.
Everyone knows.
I forgot who.
Sauron and Saruman.
I'm
Saruman.
Christopher Lee's character. No, that guy that was with them.
Oh, you're such a jerk.
The snake guy.
Wormtongue. You're such a jerk.
Yes, boss.
This is really...
Or Gollum, but you're not cool enough to be Gollum.
Yeah. Wormtongue's like the worst character in the trilogy. He's a piece of crap. This podcast shows you how Adam thinks of me, folks. A piece of crap.
I invited you here.
Although he did say F you to me a few times also, so I should.
Well, you deserve that.
I should have just got
you. Uh-oh. No, that's Hannah. You deserve that.
Hannah? She called?
No, I texted her. You want to get lunch with her?
Where's she at? Oh, she lives here. I forgot. This is better not be on the podcast.
What did you say about Hannah that one time?
What do you mean?
You said that mean thing about her.
No, I didn't. I would never say anything mean about Hannah.
You just said something about her. I edited it out.
I see what you did there. I see what you did. Thanks for editing that out, man. That's a funny thing to do. So it's edited out then, what I said. About Chris Jones?
No, that'll stay in. How do you fire Chris Jones? Is it possible?
How do you fire Chris Jones?
Well, actually, we don't pay him, so we don't have to fire him. We just say, Chris Jones.
Die.
Sayonara.
Sucker.
Even though he's... We'll treat him. We'll know what we'll do.
I'll edit this out. Don't worry.
I know the perfect way to let Chris Jones go.
I was telling I was looking at a camera. Like, I'm editing it out.
I know the perfect way to let Chris Jones go. Buy him a nice dinner
And us
at a Chinese buffet.
at least $7.
Give him a glass of water
Yeah.
and say, Chris Jones.
Just sit him down and say, buddy, we got a camera. Classic. All right, guys, that's our show. Our podcast.
Our first episode.
Is it?
Our pilot episode, yep. We'll have some tweaking and replanning to do for next time.
Yeah, it'll probably be in the next, couple weeks.
Couple of weeks. We'll see.
It'll be more organized.
And we'll even take...
Less funny.
We'll take viewer questions in the future.
If you thought this one was funny...
Viewer questions. They can't see us. Listener questions.
If you thought this was funny...
Then you have no sense of humor.
And you're going to be really disappointed for the next ones. Because they won't be this funny. And this is not...
No, hopefully they'll be better, more organized.
Doubtful.
We said that every time we did our radio show, we said, oh, next week we'll plan something.
We did. It got good. It got good.
You might have. I never did.
It got good.
I had it all up here in my noggin.
Knock on wood. He just pointed to his private area because he has no pants on.
Pete can't keep his eyes off it, though.
That's sick, man. It's an issue. It's an issue. It's like an elephant in the room. What are you going to do?
Joey's jealous right now.
Bet you.
All the times he tried to get naked with you, and you said no.
Skibbity boobada boobity boobop. It's the Panhandlers Podcast. Oh, I shouldn't have said podcast. Scoobity boobada zoobity boobada boop. It's the Panhandler Radio Show.
Podcast.
Thank you.
See you guys later.
Bloop boop. Keep.